Yo, it's your boy CoinStock here, back at it again, stuffing these duffel bags, collecting that cheddar. Before we begin, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a friend trying to educate you. And whoo, boy, look at this. Look at all this dumping. And you're probably thinking, why? Why is it dumping on me? I will tell you why, brethren. There's a lot of news going down, and there's a lot of backstabbing. It's between FTX and Binance, and we all know who's going to come out on top. So we're just going to go into the first bit of news because there's a lot of news. So we're just going to get into it. All right. So let me scroll all the way up again. So FTT tanks 28% as FTX Exchange struggles to process withdrawals. All right. Let's scroll down. The FTT sell-off is largely due to a sharp loss of confidence in the FTX exchange. Since November 5th, FTX users appear to have withdrawn huge sums from the exchange due to fear that it could be facing insolvency. Per sentiment data, FTX Wallet balances of ETH have fallen over 90% as trust in exchange wavered. Stablecoin balances have also registered a steep drop, with crypto quant data revealing the exchange's reserves have reached a yearly low of $51 million, down 93% over the past 2 weeks. And that's the chart right there. I got a bunch of charts pulled up, so we'll see that in a few. Last week, a leaked balance sheet from Alameda Research raised concerns about the FTX-affiliated trading firm's financial situation. The document revealed that Alameda held more than $14.6 billion in assets against $7.4 billion in liabilities. However, as most of these assets consisted of highly illiquid tokens such as FTT, SRM, MAPS, and Oxy, it raised doubts as to whether Alameda could pay off its debts. As FTX CEO SBF Sam Bankman-Fried founded both Alameda Research and the FTX Exchange. The current exodus from FTX stems from fears that Alameda had been using FTX's liquidity in its trading strategies. Now that the trading firm appears to have run out of cash, customers are worried that FTX may not hold enough funds in reserve to allow everyone to withdraw their funds. So basically, it seems like the appearance, if you look at the charts, that they're basically dumping on everybody, using them as exit liquidity. But hold on now, there might be something different. Maybe Binance has a hand in it too. So let's look into the next bit of news. So Binance liquidating its FTT. CEO Changpeng Zhao, CZ, says FTX lobbying against others in the crypto industry. All right, so Binance has announced it's selling off all its FTX token, FTT, as rumors swirl that the global crypto exchange FTX could become insolvent. In a Twitter thread, Zhao details how last year Binance decided to sell its equity in FTX, receiving billions in stablecoins in the exchange's native token FTT. As part of Binance's exit from FTX equity last year, Binance received roughly $2.1 billion equivalent in cash BUSD and FTT. Due to recent revelations that have came to light, we have decided to liquidate any remaining FTT on our books. In addition to concerns about insolvency, CZ says FTX has also engaged in lobbying against others in the crypto industry, which is a big claim, and I couldn't find anything that backs up that claim, but okay. So liquidating our FTT is just post-exit risk management. Learning from Luna, we gave support before, but we won't pretend to make love after divorce. We're not against anyone, but we won't support people who lobby against other crypto players behind their backs. Onwards. Now, it's already known that FTX, they play a heavy hand putting all their capital into politics too. Like, not only are they just, marketing on, baseball or football or F1, they actually have their hands with, they give like their biggest donors they are bigger donors to politicians, right? So FTX has long been known as one of the biggest donors to politicians in Washington, as you can see right there. So CZ says Binance will be liquidating its FTT in a way that minimizes market volatility rather than a single market order sell. And as we can tell now, everything is dumping, and there's actually like a wallet graph that we'll see in a bit. But we will try to do so in a way that minimizes market impact due to market conditions and limited liquidity. We expect this will take a few months to complete. And here's some charts. So this is the FTX token, and the assumption being is that, excuse me, The assumption being that it was Binance that kept dumping down, right? Maybe it's not, because we see a lot of volume coming through FTX, right? So I think everybody's not waiting in anticipation, and they just keep dumping because they don't want to be exit liquidity like Luna holders were. All right, and then this is, I believe, the FTX wallet of Ether, and like this was their high point, and they dumped, and then this was their high point, and they dumped, right? So, and this is all spanning from May to November 27. November 2022. Now I do believe that this was right around, like right after the crash. They were accumulating more, but they start dumping, and now they're dumping again. So let's see. And this is where it all came from. I got all the links in the description. Somebody just pointed out the state of the wallet of FTX ETH, like the main FTX ETH wallet, and that's the graph we just looked at. And then these are the addresses you can look at too. I'll put the links in the description if you need to look at it. All right, so why is FTX token crashing? $600 million outflows FTT market cap in a day. So in other words, the native token of SBF's crypto trading platform has lost $630 million from its market cap, bleeding it by 21.07% in a single day, as per the most recent CoinMarketCap chart. And as you can see here, a lot of dumping. There seems to be more volume than usual for FTT, right? It seems like here kind of nearly almost doubles here, right? So let's keep scrolling down. On top of that, FTT futures trading volume suffered a meltdown too, as noted by the crypto analytics platform Coinalyze. And as you can see right here, throughout the entire period, this is the highest period of volume of people just absolutely dumping. Now, there might be just, reasonable fear about insolvency, but at the same time, who knows, man? Who knows anymore, right? It's still developing. So what happened to FTX? As a reminder, it earlier emerged that SBF's business empire, and this is very important, of officially comprised two large entities, the FTX Crypto Exchange and his trading firm, Alameda Research, the link between which was confirmed in Alameda's financial data that mainly consists of the FTT token, which the data was leaked. Meanwhile, FTX's CEO took to Twitter on November 7th to state that a competitor is trying to go after us with false rumors, adding that FTX is fine, assets are fine. And when you see that, everybody's seen it with Luna, everybody's seen it with Celsius. When somebody says something is fine, it may not be fine. Not a financial advisor. Well, I'm just saying, man, that's typically how things go down. But more recently, there is no war at Binance. As more recently, Binance co-founder He Yi, probably butchered that, sorry, said that the portfolio management team at Labs decided to sell FTT based on the risk control metrics we monitored, denying the allegations that the two exchanges were at each other's throats. She added that the point we'd like to stress is that the decision to hold or sell a token depends on one's own risk appetite and judgment. Our decision to sell FTT is a pure investment related exit decision, which has nothing to do with the war, and we have no intention to engage in drama. Elsewhere, the OKX CEO warned that the current developments could have far-reaching consequences. If unfortunately FTX becomes another Luna, nobody in the industry can benefit from the accident, including Binance. Both customers and regulators will lose some confidence about the whole industry. I hope CZ can think about stop to sell FTT and make a new deal with SBF. So a lot of people on one side believe that CZ kind of caused this all because he did tweet something about it, selling their FTT holdings. But then yet again, it seems like a lot of the data, and in my humble opinion, is more on the FTT side or FTX side. But what do I know anyway? I'm not a financial advisor or anything, So there's one more thing too to look at. SBF on Twitter, he said a competitor is trying to go after us with false rumors. FTX is fine, assets are fine, right? Yet again, you know what happened with Celsius and Luna. So FTX is enough to cover all client holdings. We don't invest client assets, even in treasuries. We have been processing all withdrawals and will continue to be. Some details on withdrawal speed, blah, 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 blah. You can look at that. I got all the links in the description. It's heavily regulated. Even when that slows us down, we have gap audits with greater than $1 billion excess cash. We have a long history of safeguarding client assets, and that remains true today. I'd love it, CZ Binance, if we could work together for the ecosystem. So now SBF is calling for Binance and FTX to work together, and it seems like they're both strong holding each. Man, I don't know, man. It's not looking pretty with cryptocurrency yet again. The cryptocurrency market now, everything's still developing, and actually by Bitcoin, it was down 19,436 or whatever, but now it's back up to 20,136. Everybody's kind of emotional. Everything's volatile. You gotta stay safe, because Luna said the same thing. Celsius said the same thing. So we just gotta watch out for FTX. I'm not a financial advisor. What do I know anyway? I'm just keeping you up to date on the down low. So I guess I'll see you guys later.